Hey guys, what's going on? Yeah, you can see it here. We're on Black Ops 4, so I'm doing a review of it. And right there, yeah, you're seeing that right, guys. You're seeing that right. That's a loot box. It's just a reskin, different flavor text, but that's a loot box right there. Fuck. Okay, so. Honestly, I feel a little ripped off getting this. I really do, because you pay $60, right, for the base game, and then on top of that, all the DLC for this game is locked behind a season pass, which is another $50. Like, what the hell? You know, and on top of that, this game doesn't even, a AAA game doesn't even have a single player campaign mode in it. I don't understand this here, guys. Help me understand this here, right? You're paying $100 for something that's not worth $100, and you know that could just be that I turned 27 this month in October. I'm starting to get a little bit older, so I'm probably understanding this stuff a little bit better, but like I don't understand that. You spend $60 for the base game that has no campaign, so it's literally just a gutted game, reskins of the operators, and then the modes that you should get in the base game already, and then $50 for like zombies and a couple more maps, and that stuff that should already be in the game to begin with. Like, I don't understand that. And I wanted to like this game, guys. Just believe you me, I wanted to like it. I always used to love the Black Ops series. Black Ops 1, when you Frank Wood sacrifices himself to save you, I kind of cried there. Because I actually really loved Frank Woods, and then Black Ops 2, when you learn that, hey, he survived, it was freaking amazing, and then you learn that, hey, he lives through the events of Black Ops 2, and then, you're ecstatic, and then, Black Ops 3 rolled around, and, it was okay, it was pretty decent. I kind of have a soft spot for sci-fi and cyborgs and stuff like that, so it was playable for me, and then the online wasn't that bad either, and then I felt compelled, or you felt compelled to actually play with all the characters to unlock their transmissions and all of that stuff.
He's gone.
And then it was pretty cool, microtransactions aside, and then also the maps were big enough that you could play the game how you wanted to play. If you wanted to play the slow game, play a snipey character, then you could. And World War II rolled around, and then same thing. Granted, they were heavier on the microtransactions and the loot crates, which I'm not too thrilled about that, but at least we had a single player campaign. And then this rolls around. $60 for a game that has no campaign in it, that only has the multiplayer stuff on it, just the base multiplayer stuff, right? I could understand it if they took out, not the zombies, the single player campaign mode, charged to $60, and then we got all of the multiplayer stuff, plus Blackout and all the zombies and stuff like that, with no microtransactions or loot boxes or premium currency, then sure, I could see this game being a $60 game, because you're getting all the stuff with it that you should get for $60. But this is what we got, guys, okay? With the base game, we got the base, just regular Call of Duty multiplayer games, right? And then we got Blackout, which is, to me, that looks more like a PUBG or Fortnite, rehash than, something that's really worth, what you're spending for it. And then to boot, behind everything else, right, we're getting charged another $50 for the season pass, or sorry, the blackout pass, which gives us a few more maps and gives us zombies mode, which is a mode that should have already been in the base game to begin with. What the hell? Like, this is not worth $100. And, you know, again, when I'm playing these maps, they feel so scrunched down that it's no longer a matter of I can play the game however I want to play the game. It's a matter of, hey, I have to use the same gun as everyone else and play it the same way as everyone else to be able to have fun with this.
Good to go.
Like, how is that worth, like, what you're paying for this here? You know, let me put it a different way, right? Battlefield 5, okay? Yeah, maybe you're having to deal with, like, some SJW crap. But look at what we're actually getting for that game, okay? $60 for the base game, right? After that $60, you are getting no loot boxes, no paid progression. You're getting all the DLC completely free for this game, or for that game, I should say. And what? You have to deal with, like, a little bit of, like, some SJW. Oh no, there's a girl in my game. What the fuck, guys? Seriously, what the fuck? But that's a rant for another time. And
hostile tac deploy
like,
beacon online.
I don't know how other way to put this. Now the operators are back in this one, and like that's pretty cool because I do kind of like the operators. You know, learning their backstories and stuff like that. And I know, like, when they tried to make this game, they decided to, like, gut it of the single-player campaign. And then they put in, like, these cutscenes that show you the backstory of the characters. And then, like, the story so far. But they did it in a way where it's just another campaign. You know, like, if it were me, what I would have done, right, is I would have taken, and they're really good cutscenes. Like, they are actual CGI movie level cutscenes, but I would have implemented them in a different way. You know, like, I would have taken the transmissions and I would have made it so that the cutscenes appear in the same way that the transitions do. You know, where you start playing as a character, you start unlocking the different stuff, then you start, you know, completing these different challenges and stuff, and then when you complete the challenge, I guess a certain one, then you unlock the cutscene, like the backstory cutscene. You unlock another challenge with that character, you unlock, you know, the next step in the campaign. And I would have done it that way. That way you actually have some incentive to play as the different characters. Because it stands now, you have a tutorial mode, which, who the hell plays a tutorial mode, right? Like, who plays a tutorial mode? Nowadays, people just watch a YouTube video, figure out how it's done, and then they just do it. Really, I mean, we need to actually start using our brains here, because we're paying more for less, and we're still getting the same rehashed crap.
We've lost control.
And like I said, guys, I wanted to like this game. I really did. But looking at what we're getting and looking at how we're getting pushed to a point where we're having to play the same way with, like, you pick up an assault rifle, an SMG or an LMG, and you go run around and you play the game the same way as everyone else in this game does. You know, like, truth is, I like playing a slow game, and, you know, I would rather deal with a giant SJW spiky dildo and still get everything in the game that I should get for $60 and be able to play the game how I want to. I mean, that's... Anyways, I'm not, you know, I've ran out of crap to say about this. Would I get it again? Honestly, no, I wouldn't. You know, this was kind of like the last nail in the COD series for me. And I wanted to like the Black Ops series. The truth is, I kind of feel like it's kind of gotten ruined, you know? If I ever get this game again, the only reason I would get it would be for the zombies mode, because that's, you know, what my wife and I play together. Or one of the things that my wife and I play together. But anyways, yeah, just enjoy the rest of the video. We lose it, by the way. No, I'm not gonna do another COD video. No. Yeah, so this has been the Cozy Comic on Coffee Comic Cartoons. Do the stuff for the doobly-doo. Alright, see you in the next one. Bye.
Activating barricade. Hostile nomad expired. Deploying razor wire.
Enemy UAV above.
Hostile UAV.
Get out of there.